On Monday's homework, we are going to be reviewing some of the skills that we've previously learned, but you're going to start seeing 3-digit numbers plus 3-digit numbers, as well as 3-digit plus 2-digit, and 2-digit plus 1-digit. This is all a review from 2nd grade. However, the numbers for 3rd grade, they have to be able to add and subtract within 1,000. So as you see in the first one, I gave the 2 different ways that they would solve it. The first way is called standard algorithm, where we write the equation vertically. This is where we want students to get to, because making it in picture form with the hundreds, tens, and ones chart takes a lot longer. So I'll model the hundreds, tens, and ones charts first. We make the biggest number, and we see that there are 7 tens and 5 ones and 75. Then I add 7 more ones. I see when I add up my ones, I get 12. We know that we can't have 12 in the ones column, so we take and we regroup. We take 10 ones and we turn it into a 10. We then cross out because now we have just 2 ones left over in our ones column. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I find that the answer is 82. 5 plus 7 again, we find that it's 12. I put my 2 in my ones column and I regroup and put my 1 in my tens column. 1 plus 7 now is 8, and we get the same answer. Over here it's the same, except now we have 3-digit and 3-digit. Again, standard algorithm, 2 plus 9, 11. So I have 1, 1 and 11, and 1, 10. 1 plus 6 is 7, 8, 9. 3 plus 2 is 5. Down below, we're simply practicing reviewing multiplication and division. The students are working towards fluency, which means that they should be able to produce an answer in 1 to 2 seconds. If your child still needs to draw a picture, I would highly recommend using flashcards to practice nightly, 5 to 10 minutes, so that they become fluent. On the back, it says, what can be used to solve the equation 21 divided by blank equals 3? We've learned that multiplication and division are inverse operations. So if I take my factor times whatever my missing factor is, I'll get my product or my total in a division equation. I look and I see that C matches. Miss Mayer has 30 dogs. Notice that I'm circling all the numbers and boxing keywords, because that helps me figure out how I should solve what operation that I should use. She has 5 crates. I'm boxing crates because usually that will tell me that that number represents my groups. How many dogs will go in each crate? And I was correct because we're missing the size of each crate. Write an equation and a word sentence to show your work. So I know I have a total of 30 dogs, and I'm splitting them equally into 5 crates. I find my answer. I count by 5s until I get to 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I counted 5 6 times. I write a word sentence. I start cooking, I'm boxing the word start, at 10:40. If I cook for 35 minutes, what time do I finish cooking? We worked on drawing a mini number line. The tick mark on the left-hand side is the start. The tick mark on the right-hand side is the finish. We have learned that when we're going forward or moving from left to right, we add. If we were to be going backwards, we would subtract. So I'm going to add my minutes, 40 plus 35, and I get 75. Now, we've also learned that anytime our minutes are over 60, because there are 60 minutes in an hour, our hour is going to change to the next hour ahead, which would be 11. If I subtract those 60 minutes, I would find that I am 15 minutes past 11 o'clock, so it must be 11:15 that I finish.